Miss Danreael here, and I have a word for you. Know the signs. God may be trying to speak to you in this season. He may be doing something different. So look, the verse for this video is Joshua 24:17, and it reads, "For the Lord our God is the one who rescued us and our ancestors from slavery in the land of Egypt. He performed mighty miracles before our very eyes. As we traveled through the wilderness among our enemies, he preserved us." So look, God may be doing something different in this season. He may be increasing your finances. He may be decreasing your finances. You may be hearing a small voice in your head to, do something different. You might be feeling the urge to let something go. This may be God speaking to you. It's important that you confirm it with him and you go back to him and ask him, like, Lord, what should I be doing right now in my life at this age, at this time, in this place, with these people? What should I be doing? It's important that you discern every relationship that you have, because some people may be in your life that shouldn't be there no more, and there may be some people that you need to get involved with, It's important that you inquire God. It's important that you ask him. It's important that you have enough peace in your life that God can speak to you and you can hear him clearly. It's important of this because look, this video is called Know the Signs. God spoke to people in the Bible in many different ways. Oftentimes it was through dreams. Sometimes it was through like the earth and the elements. Sometimes it was through other people. Sometimes he told people something was going to happen and they had to really have faith that it would, and it did. And he told them what it would mean. God is wanting to do the same thing with us, but we have to be in a place and a space where we're open enough to hear him. So look, this verse says, "For the Lord our God is the one who rescued us and our ancestors from slavery in the land of Egypt." Can you imagine being in Egypt, hot, working all day, and you think this the rest of your life? Like, you think I'm gonna die doing this? Like, you building palaces and you outside every day, you working, you're not getting paid, you're not getting nourished properly, you don't have the right food. Can you imagine God rescuing you from that? Like, can you imagine him setting you free? Like, one day you wake up and you're like, oh, another day of slavery, another day of bondage. You go out there, you start working, and then all of a sudden God sets you free. Like, you don't got to be a slave no more. Can you imagine that? That's what God did for the people in the land of Egypt and his ancestors. It says he rescued us and our ancestors from slavery in the land of Egypt. It says he performed mighty miracles before our very eyes. There are so many miracles that God performed for the people that he set free. The children of Israel, he parted the sea for them and he let them walk through on dry ground. Their enemies was washed away and they didn't get to catch them like they wanted to so bad. When Moses hit the rock with the staff, water came out. He provided, food to people. He delivered people through his son, Jesus Christ. He healed. Like, there's so many instances where God did something miraculous that it's not normal. It's not, human-like. Like, it's impossible, but God did it. It's miraculous. It says he performed mighty miracles before our eyes. So look, God wants to do that for you. He wants to do something miraculous. He wants to set you free. He wants to set that family member who may be locked up free. He wants to deliver you from the sin that you cannot let go, your secret sin. He wants to set your finances free. He wants to bring you out and put you on top. He wants to elevate you. But you got to get into that place where you can hear him and speak to him, and he can speak to you clearly. It says, as we travel through the wilderness among our enemies, he preserved us. So look, a lot of us, we're traveling through this world with our enemies. Like, we have a job where we work with our enemies. We have to still live in a home with our enemies. We may have a child with someone who's our enemy. Like, there's so many instances where we're still in the same boat as our enemy. This is important for two reasons. First reason is God calls you to love your enemy. He calls you to feed them when they're hungry and give them something to drink when they're thirsty. And he tells you to pray for your enemies. So if you're still in a situation where you're with your enemy, start to pray for them. And look, God is going to change their hearts. And when you're pleasing God and your ways are pleasing him, he's going to allow your enemies to make peace with you. They're going to become your friend. They're going to start doing something for you. They might bless you abundantly. Your enemy, the person you don't like, the person that don't like you, the person that hates you, the person that's evil towards you. God will come into them and change their hearts, and they'll make peace with you. It's going to be so crazy. You're going to see it. You're going to be like, this is all I had to do all these years? What? Yes. And look, we're in this place with our enemies, And it says he preserved us. So look, God will preserve you. He's going to protect you. The enemies think they're going to win. They think they're going to overtake you. They think they're going to defeat you. They think they're going to get the victory, but they're not. God is going to preserve you. And it's important that you put yourself in the right posture, in the right place, so that you can know the signs. Know when God is sending you a sign. Know when God is speaking to you. And look, the way you can do this, like I said, is you ask God to repeat himself. So if you think something is from God and it's a sign, ask God to repeat it. And if he does, it's from God. But if he doesn't, it meant it's not from God. God has no problem repeating himself. This happened to me before. So I had a dream about this lady at my job. She was in my dream for some reason. I never dream about her. She had even been away because she had back surgery. So she was gone for like 3 months. She popped up in my dream. She was eating taco salad. She had on this outfit and she had on like a gray. She had on gray jacket and purple. She had on purple shirt, purple leggings, white Air Forces, white shoes. I kid you not. The rest of the dream, it was some more stuff to the dream, but this lady was in my dream and I'm like, Lord, if this dream is from you, please repeat this dream to me. And I had wrote it down. I wrote it in my journal before I went into work. Mind you, I seen this lady walking through the parking lot while I was about to go into work. I didn't really pay attention to her though. I'm like, oh, there goes Sonia. You know, I had a dream about her last night. And got done writing it. I left my journal in the car and I got in the car and went into work to go up to work. When I go in there, we're both caught in the thing waiting on the elevator together. Why did the lady have on the same thing she had in my dream the night before? And I have a picture. I took a picture and I'm like, I started to get chills on my body. Like I was about to faint. And I wanted to tell her like, Sonia, I had a dream about you last night and you had this same outfit on. You was in my dream eating taco salad. But God, I think God wanted me to just get the confirmation from him. He didn't want me to really tell her that I was dreaming about her. I felt that in my spirit as well. And so I got chills and I was freaking out. And I started to look at her outfit a little more deeply. She had on the same color outfit, same thing in my dream the night before. And I looked at her leggings. At the bottom of her leggings, they had crosses on them. Mind you, I don't know what she believes in or what, but I ain't never seen her with no crosses on her leggings. She had crosses on her leggings. Ooh, I'll get chills again because this was so crazy to me because I was in a state where I had been fasting too and I had been, you know, trying to live right and seeking God. You know what I'm saying? I was really trying to do right at this time. I still am, but at this time I was really like putting my best foot forward. I was starting to journal every day, you know, just do some, you know, self-improvement. And of course I started to have dreams, and for him to confirm that dream like that a minute later, because I wrote, it was 5:55 a.m. I wrote it in my journal and I'm like, yeah, Lord, please confirm this to me if this was from you. Walked in there, she had on the same clothes. That was God confirming that the dream was from him, because there's no way. There's no way. This lady had been going on back surgery for months. I don't have dreams about this lady. Like, God knew that he could confirm this to her. He knew that she was going to wear this outfit tomorrow. He knew that I would understand. Like, God confirms things when it's from him. So look, always remember to ask him, like, Lord, is this from you? He will repeat it. He repeated the dream to me in front of my eyes in a 5-minute increment period. Miraculous. You feel me? God is for real. God does not want you to be confused this year. He wants you to be successful. He wants you to succeed. He wants to preserve you in the presence of your enemies. He wants to make them your footstool. You know what I mean? So look, always remember that God is with you. God loves you. He's here for you. He protects you. He provides for you. He loves you. He cares for you. And remember, like, get to know him, get in his word, get to understand how did he show signs to other people. Like I said before, he spoke a lot through dreams. It's important that you remember your dreams, write down your dreams, remember what happened. And if it was like something significant to what's going on, ask God, like, Lord, was this from you? And if he tells you, take heed. So look, I love you. I pray this video blessed you. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.